Hey everyone, today's talk is on the Explorers of the Americas unit and our introduction to the Explorers of the Americas. Now before we get into specific people and who explored the Americas, we are first going to talk about why people explore. Why do people go out there risking their lives, especially back in the 14, 15, 1600s? Why were they so confident to go out there and find other lands? Now, why do people explore? And one of them I just said, to find new lands. Countries were always looking to expand and claim other land. Other people did it for money and gold, and we will talk about that, especially with the Spanish conquistadors. We will talk about them in search of gold and sometimes in search of cities of gold. Other reasons why people explore: trade and new world goods. Goods that came from other countries were sought after. People wanted them. And also people wanted to trade their goods for other people's goods. Christopher Columbus, one of these explorers that we're going to talk about, was always looking for the spice route, a trade route. Now, when people discovered America, you should put discovered in quotes because people were already here. The Pueblo Indians in the American Southwest were already here. There were nomads, people who searched and wandered from place to place. And as we'll talk about with the Spanish explorers, there were the Aztec and Incan empires down in Mexico and South America. So let's talk about Christopher Columbus. We celebrate a holiday for him, Columbus Day. I know I was told when I was younger that Christopher Columbus discovered America, and after a lot of debate and scholarly pursuits, people have found that maybe he never really did set foot on America as we know it, or North America. But what his voyages did was they started an exploration and colonization of the Americas. People started exploring more after he made his trips. He was looking to find a route to Asia by traveling west. Instead of leaving Europe and heading east over to Asia, he thought he knew the world was round, and he thought if he went west, he could find Asia. Why was he doing this? So he could trade goods like spices, silks, food. He made 4 voyages altogether. And during those 4 voyages, he believed he had found Asia each time. In fact, when he landed and he saw the Native Americans, he called them Indians. That's kind of where that term comes from. Where he landed was kind of down in the Haiti and Dominican Republic, which we'll take a look at on some maps and you'll see where that is. And then finally, a little tidbit of information. We have this Italian navigator, Amerigo Vespucci. He was a master navigator and Italian, and it is thought that it is how the Americas got their name, named after him. So that's a little bit of information. We'll take a look at some of these other explorers in future videos. We're going to talk about the Spanish explorers, French, Dutch, and English explorers. And once we're all done with this, you should have a better understanding of how these other countries set out and found new lands.